last week or maybe a couple of weeks ago, I shared with y'all just like a little snippet about Lubbock. And I had been in a class and we were talking about, of course, real estate because that's what kind of class I was in. And it just kind of made me think, like, why don't we tell the story about Lubbock a little bit more often? So Lubbock is a metro area in Texas. We are not along the I-35 corridor, so I feel like maybe people forget about us over here. But I think we are the second largest on this side of I-35 is what I just was looking up. But here's a couple of just kind of fun facts for you about Lubbock that I think make it really special. So if you're thinking about moving and wanting to, learn more about areas that you might be interested in, I would, encourage you to look at Lubbock. So whether you are, retiring or you're a young professional or whatever, I just think Lubbock has a lot to offer. So here's some kind of numbers for you. Now I could source everything. A lot of it was kind of a Google search, but so the Lubbock, I think it's the Economic Development Agency Alliance. It's LEDA is where it is. So they have our population at 318,000 here actually in Lubbock. Now our regional population is about 645,000. And so we don't have like the huge population like some of the bigger metro areas do. So for some people, that's a great thing. For other people, maybe not so much. I was looking up from where I am located to, like the stadium or to downtown, or if I'm driving from southwest Lubbock to northeast Lubbock, or vice versa, about how long it would take. And I would say on average, your commute time in Lubbock is probably going to be around 20 minutes, if not less. I can get downtown from where I am in probably about 10 minutes. I can get across town in probably 15 minutes, and I don't always take the loop, and I can still make it in 15 minutes. So a lower commute time is really nice about Lubbock, or that's one of the things that I like about it. So housing information. So our median income in Lubbock is $53,000, and that is from the census data is where I pulled that from. So whatever the most recently published census data is. And so Lubbock is home to multiple universities. Of course, we have Texas Tech, we have Lubbock Christian universities, we have Wayland Baptist University, and South Plains College is just up the road. It is based out of Levelland. Wayland is actually based out of Plainview, which is also just up the road. But they both have campuses here or real close by. So we do have a lot of, college housing. We are the medical hub. We have two, I would say, major hospitals. And then a couple of kind of more regional hospitals here in Lubbock. And we serve both, Lubbock in this area and eastern New Mexico. And then even like, kind of, again, regional, so people a little bit further south than us or a little bit further east of us and even north of us. So we kind of serve as the medical hub around here. So rental vacancy rates, now even though I'm in real estate, I don't really do rentals, but what I could find just doing a Google search, it's around 9% or 10% for the rental vacancy rates. So if you're an investor, you know what to do with that information. Now, specific to housing in Lubbock, so we do have some new construction. I won't say a lot, but we do have some new construction under 200,000, which is pretty incredible. The class that I was in, last week or a couple weeks ago, we were talking about new construction. And in Texas, it's really difficult to find that, or maybe across the nation. It's real difficult to find new construction under, maybe 300 or 400,000. And in Lubbock, we have it under 200,000. And then also our average sales price so far for this year is 283,000. Last year it was 252,000. That's our average sales price. But we do have homes for sale under 100,000, and of course under 200,000. So these are just a few of the reasons I think that Lubbock is phenomenal, and that you might consider it if you're an investor, or if you're looking to move to Texas, or you're looking to retire or downsize, something like that. I would invite you to reach out to me. I'll be happy to give you my sources on all of this information, and you can find my information in the bio. Thanks.